Welcome back. Well, today I have Sashi Jalota with us, as well as Gulshan Vada, and they are here on behalf of the India Club of Laguna Woods. Well, welcome both of you to the show. How are you today?
Good, very good.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, I appreciate it, and I hope I didn't destroy your names too bad. Hopefully that was okay.
You pronounced it perfect.
Oh, good, good. Now, we've got a lot to cover in our short amount of time, but first, Sashi, tell me a little bit about the India Club and its mission.
Well, India Club is quite well known in the Laguna Woods community because most of our members are quite active and they take part in various activities around the village. Our mission is to share our culture, our values, and our traditions with the others and provide an opportunity for our members to socialize and have some fun.
Okay.
But I must emphasize that India Club is not just for people of Indian origin. We welcome all communities and all traditions with open arms.
Okay, well, with all of the fun things that you're doing, I'm sure more people are flocking to your events because they sound like a lot of fun. And yes. You have one coming up on March 31st.
Yes. It's on March 31st, we are calling it the Joys of Spring.
Okay.
Spring is just, it's just around it's already here, so we call it Joys of the Spring. And this will be a fusion of all Indian traditions, the diversity of Indian traditions ranging from north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
We have different programs, different events from each region because, as you know, India is a vast country and each region has its own religion, has its own tradition, has its own festivals. So each will be representing each region in this event.
Right. Now, Gulshan, you've got some things that you want to talk about. Yes. That you're incorporating all of those, like you mentioned, you're incorporating all these different things into one event. So tell us a little bit about some of those traditions.
Well, one of the biggest traditions, of course, is Holi. That's the Indian festival of spring. Mm-hmm. The second one that we wanted to emphasize a little bit on is the Jamshedi Nowruz of the Zoroastrian Parsis of Bombay, which is on the west coast. Mm-hmm. And it's very unique. It scientifically coincides with the vernal equinox. Okay. And basically Nowruz means, Nav means new, and Rose means day. So it's a new day, the rejuvenation of life. And if some people will remember that we Zoroastrians were actually from Iran, the Persian Empire. Mm-hmm. Due to the Arab invasion 1400 years ago, we fled our land, avoiding persecution and because of freedom of religion. And we landed on the west coast of India. And then we really assimilated ourselves with the Indian culture. One of them is wearing the sari that I have worn, but it is a little different in the way we wear it. We also wear it the traditional Indian way. And to celebrate Jamshedi Nowruz, it's very unique because we have, as you say, we understand the rejuvenation of life. And the main tradition is that we have a white tablecloth, and we have 7 items of beginning with S, which is the Persian language. It is seen. So there is things like sabzi, there seems like samuk, snede. All these 7 things denote life and rejuvenation of life.
Now, so that is what those were. Now that the things that you said, what were they?
I'll have to read. We have to pick up my glasses. Sabzi means it's the wheat grass.
Okay.
And wheat grass in spring, it just shows you it rejuvenates its life.
Okay.
And it symbolizes rebirth and renewal of nature. The second one is samnu. It is it's like a candy made out of wheat germ, and it represents fertility. Mm-hmm. And senjed is also a dry fruit of the lotus flower, which again is for love and affection.
Okay.
And sirka is vinegar, which symbolizes patience and age. And seeb, which is apple, it symbolizes the health and beauty. And seal for garlic is for good health and strong. and sumac, which is crushed spices of berries.
Okay.
And that symbolizes the sunrise and the spice of life.
Oh, wow.
So, and then we have the mirror that symbolizes the sky and the reflection of yourself, the goldfish in a bowl. It also represents movement of life. Candle brings light to life. And painted eggs. Think of Easter and think of Jamshidi Nowruz. Painted eggs is also kept over there for wealth and prosperity. So if you look at it, all these items together, it symbolizes the concept of bringing new life, rejuvenation into the world, just like we do in the arrival of spring.
Oh, that's
so
great.
that is, yeah, it's pretty unique, and so we wanted to, showcase that
I like that.
for the event.
I think that's nice. And and if anyone is new to your community, they can certainly learn about these things at this event, right?
Right, and it's on the vernal equinox, which is around the corner, March 31st, 20th, and the 21st. So that's why we start our Zoroastrian New Year on the 21st of March, which is the spring equinox.
I love it. All right, let's touch real quick on the event again. So it's going to be in Clubhouse 5. And what is kind of the agenda? Do you have an idea of how things are going to go?
Yeah, as I mentioned, that the theme of the event is to celebrate the diversity in India. Gulshan already pointed out, the western side of India. So starting from north we have an lady who is very talented and very beautiful. She is Dr. Dimple Kaur, and by profession she is a psychologist. She is also a classical dancer, and she is going to perform a folk dance representing the north for us.
Wonderful.
So I'm all excited about that because I'm from north too.
Oh, okay.
So then we have a dance academy called Priya Dance Academy. The director of that academy and some students from that academy are going to perform 2 numbers for us. They are going to perform a dance called Bharatnatyam. That's a classical dance, and that's very popular in South. So that will be our representation from South.
Okay.
Then our own members, our own India Club members are working hard to prepare a showcase called Dol Purnima that will show how our Festival of Colors, which is actually on 20th of March, is celebrated in the eastern part of the country.
And that's the one where they have all the colors of
Yes,
like chalk,
yes,
or
yes.
what is it that they use?
It's a special type of powder that they build now it's not allergic to the skin and so on.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So.
And it looks like a big mess to clean up
Yes,
later.
yes.
You can take some talcum powder, put some color in it, and just...
Oh, and do the same. Okay, that's
They
awesome.
used to do it in the past, but now I think people are very careful, that it has to be, it should not be allergic to the skin and all that. So.
Right. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. So Clubhouse 5, March 31st.
From 5:30 to 9:30.
5:30 to 9:30, perfect. And of course, if anyone wants more information, then call those numbers on the screen. Sashi is 714-612-9750, and Janet is 678-850-7418. Well, thank you both.
And I would just remind everybody to get their tickets as fast and early as possible.
Yes, because you guys sold out your last event.
We sold out our last event, and we had a few little disappointments from...
Well,
So,
we definitely don't want that to happen again. Well, thank you both so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
You're
Lisa.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
And we'll be right back after this.